Nirmal Jain ba non-Naga indigenous inhabitant certificate of fraudulent means by procure gurigina public khange bigri kura laga opore Dimapur Naga students union kamba last year ba fight kurigina hi ase ito opor luigina be the deputy commissioner Dimapur Dr. Tino Jongshi Changbra yesterday April 23 de order olaigina jundu Nirmal Jain lagaidu non-Naga indigenous inhabitant certificate bearing the registration number 97 utudo cancel kuri dishe goigina olaigina public domain de anishe ito opor luigina yede aji April 24 de Dimapur Naga students kan ba union assembly lushe after the assembly tangan ekta press conference rakhibole ase abi amikan press conference se assembly session de takan kinaga charcha kurisha aro further steps against Nirmal Jain hulibi takan kinaga luigena jabule ase idu sab upor abi press conference de jaina amikan details pra sai sabo.
Good evening to all the members of the media present here today. On behalf of the Dimapur Naga Students Union, we would like to address an issue of concern which we have been pursuing for the past 1 year, which is the infamous Nirmal Jain issue, the non-Naga indigenous certificate, which now stands cancelled. At the very outset, we, the Dimapur Naga Students Union, would like to express our sincere gratitude to our units, constituent units, our respected seniors, and all the well-wishers who has stood firm and showed their support in this issue. Without the support of them, we would not have come to this conclusion today. We would also like to express our gratitude to our district administration headed by our deputy commissioner. They have pursued this matter with utmost seriousness, and the order which the DC signed yesterday, it has reposed the public hanba justice ke aro trust karo parala ekta decision ekta make kora dole do. We are very thankful to the district administration also. This development, it is not just the victory of the Dnsu alone, it is the victory of the entire Nagas who dreams of a Naga homeland where our rights are protected and our identities are protected. We had our emergency union assembly today where we unanimously decided that we will be filing an FIR against Nirmal Jain because ekta chod hole do ajiba chod nokri bide guna chhadi bolla don hoy. We will file an FIR stating that tai itu jundu non indigenous certificate hole do fraudulent means for procure korise itu chulai na tai naga mani ke kema fraud korise itu pura investigate korina take punish korole itu FIR da file koro. At the same time, amihan state authorities ulibi concerned authorities ange taila mati ulibi taila illegal dealings idon kundu korina ase idon pura seize korina proper way para investigate korole. So amihan we will pressurize the government also. And for the detailed highlights, I will also give the time to our colleagues.
After a rigorous verification process, we are so happy to share with the indigenous Naga people that the fraud case with which Nirmal Jain has procured the indigenous certificate cancelled hoise koigena to khushi khobor to uli to diase kwanishina mokan laga JS bar kwanishina. We are thankful to all the organizations and all the individuals who has lent their support towards our fight for this. It is not the victory of Dnsu alone. It is the victory of the Naga people against those people who are misusing the machineries of the government and procuring indigenous certificates through fraudulent means. So I hope and think that it will stand as a eye opener to every officer concerned that if you are going to give indigenous certificate, you must do a thorough verification process and give indigenous. We have no problem if you are procuring indigenous certificate through like the correct way. Misam shik nakui gina apni government land notification hisab te apni indigenous certificate procure kuria sekule tu we don't have any problem. Holy if you try to go, like turn the missionaries, take advantage of the missionaries. In our Dnsu will never remain a silent spectator. We will always be vigilant, and we will make sure that this kind of cases comes to public. We want to reiterate that Naga rights are non-negotiable in any cases. So that's what we want to reiterate. Thank you.
So you said that now General Secretary of Nishna, Abhinan Aro Sawo, Taiwi Kiman Manuge fraud waste mati or any other, maybe not land issue also. So do you hear that he has committed fraud other times also and not just this one case? Is there any case that you're hearing or you know of? Is that why?
Yeah, there are reports, information about reports about the Nirmal, that is his activities, illegal activities like forgery of documents, and then we call it, I don't know why, how he procures land in the name of the Nagas. So these things are yet to be ascertained. Investigation should be done. So I think the Assembly have thoroughly discussed regard to this matter. A person who forged documents are actually, are a person who commits a crime. So a person who commits a crime are criminal. So he's a proven criminal. And this is, honestly, it's a remarkable achievement, a proud milestone for the Dimapur Naga Student Union and its unit, and for all the Nagas, one that will be remembered in the history. And so, like the Assembly have already taken a decision that FIR will be lodged. So when the FIR is lodged, it is the duty of the uniform service to go and investigate the matter. We will follow up, and anything in the name of indigenous that he have procured a property shall be seized immediately, and that belongs to the public. Public la matiase to public la property. So it means government treasury. The government treasury, I don't know whether they'll put in auction or whatever it is, I don't know. But later on we'll see to that. Yeah.
When will you file the FIR?
As up, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Nirmal Jain is perhaps not the only one who has procured land illegally through fake indigenous certificate or forging. Would the Dnsu take this further in making sure, or using the same yardstick with other people? Would you investigate many more cases? Perhaps not Nirmal Jain, but many other?
Yeah, exactly. See, no one is above the law, and it is proven that irrespective of any group of people or from any political background or anyone, no one is above the law. It has proven justice has been served. And yes, see, everything runs on information actually. Be it the police department, be it the government, be it the political organization, be it the NGOs or the Dnsu, everything runs on information. If you get information, we'll ascertain the fact. If we found out that the issues are genuine, that is for the Naga issues affecting the interests of the Nagas, then obviously we are not going to back off. However, we also want to appeal to the concerned public that it is not only the duty of the Dimapur Naga Student Union. You as an individual, you can also fight. You as an individual, you can also put up a case, because we don't have all day to go investigating around. We have other student affairs to entertain. So if you get information, obviously we'll look into it, and I'm sure there are many other people who have acquired indigenous certificate and they are enjoying the privileges. So if you get information, we will do it. One of the most awaiting issues of the Nagas, it took so long. So we are trying our best.
In supplementing with our president, like I said before, it is an eye-opener for all the Nagas. It will set a precedent. This case will set a precedent that no, you cannot illegally procure indigenous certificate and exploit the Nagas. It has set a precedent. So, like our president said, we will definitely, if any matter comes, if any case comes to our office, we will definitely, pursue any case. But we encourage the public also to come report the matter to us so that we can pursue the matter further. If anybody who has fraudulently procured indigenous certificates, please come to our office, voluntarily come to our office so that we can pursue the case further.
Yeah, in supplementing to Sir Azo, I just want to let the public also know some are also in this regard. Of course, it is due to the loopholes in the system in the government. People like Nirmal have committed such crime. In this regard, I just to let the public know that Nirmal wanted to shift the blame to the government actually. On the hearing day, he tried to shift to the government. Tai koishe ki for the public convenience, I'll be speaking Nagamis. Tai koishe ki government bray ami ke banagine dishe mala galti ke ase. And he tried to shift the blame to the government. Okay, the district administrative and what's so on. Holibi on the hearing day he tried to shift the blame, but in this regarding indigenous certificate, see, it's not that DC came to his house and knocked at his door and say that Balchanjan is a father, I'll issue an indigenous. No, ito na. Itulah time dia DC Nirmal logo dah ikna darwaza dah knock mar kena apna nam baba baba nam Balchanjan asena ami jane indigenous ma apni ki dibo kwa nai tu tai pra jaik ne claim kursu tu Balchanjan tu maila baba se banai didi to tai itu authority kan ki tai misa koina tai itu banala asu tu so public kan tu kuma mando government ki bi blame kore ka pare halibi itu indigenous fraud means kora tu itu tu tai authority kan ki bi tai full kuri kena kora la se now delaying of taking action, that is, you better ask the government. For us, we did our part. Makantu consistently to issue trade say, and there are 2-3 individuals we are makanbi to all up study kurase. So issue may come up if their indigenous is not genuine. Yeah.
One question from my side. Since American India indigenous arrestee kan naga pau kam guna jase. Lebih American practically on ground saya gina jasi udah tu. Bisi naga magi kan. Jadi non local kan oleh syadi perigina itu kan naga offspring kan ST indigenous apply perigina. Takkan whether like government sector dia lebih tu alag-alag privileges scholarship kan dia lebih apply perigina American naga indigenous lah nambra takkan itu advantage lo ala bisa se. Likewise Mizoram dia tu isu itu laga kan do itu lo lagi nak buat ina jasa tu. In coming days, can we expect Dnsu itu kan laga opor dia lebih kamu boleh kita jawab dia punya laga pamnai kuasa kan?
Itu kami kan press release after press release di thage puri kene fekai dia. So we have to do something. Halbi we also have a limited time, limited tenure, and ekta Nirmal nishna ke chole bhi kiman time lagi she obviously apni kami to dijana se. It's disheartening that justice are delaying. Halbi it's not that the administrative are also not taking action. For example, ekta sama maki injured community la Nepali mota ke sadi kurikena indigenous thaka dite cancel kurina ase bishay. And there are so many indigenous that they have cancel kodela ase. Regarding Nirmal to all of complicated hoigena speculation rumors hoigena tana tani kurikena Dnsu ko kiman ami khan ke kiman duk deshi to only God knows. Hali ko national apne ko national dusa khan bi issue khan itu lai certificate khan to cancel kora ase. And the other thing is law khan to all of amen kurikena see people indigenous nai holibi 90 years karni see I don't know if I'm going to live for 60 years or 70 years 8 years holibi manto 90 years karni list te mati loigena sudu to it kon indigenous na thaka manto amdi indigenous na mo mati malik na khali list pra loigena basu ka to I think that is also a way of itu ekta corruption is na se itu that should not be done itu law prevent kro lagya sab mon bhar pra agina 99 years karni 90 years karni mati list loigena asuglu to it's like their ownership of the land they are owner of the land so it can be sabo lage and yeah I honestly want to thank all the well wishers for supporting Dnsu and having faith on us see ami khan ekta issue chaseglu to ekta department chaseglu to itu department officers kiman ta se aro itu officers khan na khandan kiman ta se aro itu officers khan na khandan la ta khan na khandan na bustiman kiman ase to ta khan bi ta khan support khan pra Dnsu la biya lekhi thaibo pare but I am telling you Dnsu mo khan to sincerely choigena ase and we are sure that in a days to come if such people like Nirmal are thakshikulu to mo khan apni khan ke justice dibo kogina and it's an eye opener we are not saying that Dnsu have done some tremendous ekdam naparala kam kuche kwan hoy, but it's an eye opener, and this one will be remembered in the history. Aro Dnsu kan back to back press conference dato man kan alch laki ta ko pare. Only be awareness detection. Ita tu plans man kan mati kimbal boy kasu to. So it's a plus point for us. Nah, bahar man kan mati kimbal kasu to. Plans man hole be indigenous thaka man kinmo pare. Na thaka man kinmo na pare to. Aro bika man be ita to ta tahan awareness pache. They know that mo kan bahar man ke mati ni bigabo lage. Ami kan la mati to ami kan la rights to save kurba lage kena te public kan be jan jase. So we have somehow come to a certain extent, and I believe more changes will come. Yeah.
Earlier, just before this question, you had yeah, we cannot blame the district administration or government officials completely.
When it comes to Nirmal.
When it comes to Nirmal.
Procuring
right?
his indigenous.
Only Nirmal case, but that is exactly what is happening with many other cases, be it encroachment also. Encroachment issue, manukan ito patakan na issue, inay there so would you expect an inquiry to be set also for the official who gave this?
See, indigenous law to see. In the indigenous law, there might be a chances where the authority might not know an issue. Suppose you are a judge and you have passed an order against me, and later you found out that I am right, then you also take back your order. So the same case to the authority also. But when it comes to this enroachment of land, I don't think authorities are innocent there. Somewhere, not the entire, but some few people, vested individuals, corrupted officers have done. See, encroachment of land, issuing of 2-3 patas in one land. I think that nobody can escape that involvement. Yeah.
No, what my colleague was asking, if I'm not mistaken, was would the Dnsu file an inquiry to check who issued the forged documents to Nirmal Jain?
See, like I have said, I don't think the one who issued the first documents indigenous to Nirmal, he's aware of it. Because how can I DC to Nirmal la bawa to Baljan Jain asing jango? Or DC pura jayna tala ko jayna Nirmal la ko jayna dawrazat mar kina apna nam babala nam to Baljan se mo indigenous apne ki diwo na kone to he might have went there. So but we are also trying to find out whether he's involved or not. Yeah.
Last question from my side. You know, maybe Nirmal Jain has sold to a third party also, right? Would you also want that person to be involved in this case?
Third party in a sense like?
Malaptai idu indigenous certificate from Matikinishe or Manuhangi Bikaishiro. So what about those people who have bought? Maybe Nagas?
If they are Nagas, I don't think we should go to the extent also because it will victimize the Nagas. Because Nirmal cannot pay back the money, I'm pretty sure.
But you will be seizing those properties, right? If he sold that,
it's already sold.
From it, he's benefited maybe even in crores.
Let the law decide whether see Nirmal, I have benefited from you, I have taken money from you. Nah. But if I have to seize your land, then we are victimized. So I think that leaves to the wisdom of the authority also. But making it sure, not that you are not any innocent people are victimized in Nirmal business. Strict action should be taken against Nirmal, and in future he should not continue this. If you want to stay in Nagaland, ILP DDB bhoibo divitas.
Aro President ke supplement kuru bole itu the very important question raised by sir. Itu Nagaland Naga manu kan plains manu non-indigenous manu lo de sadi kuri gene ST certificate lo la tu na. Itu mahanti Dnsu ekla tu na paru. Morom para unit tribal units kan ki bi appeal kuri ase ki apni kan bi to let this be an eye opener. Kile mane mahan jani gene itu kan tu le tu itu thik nai de itu tu le tu apni kan bi all the tribal units tribal bodies in Nagaland. Morom para apni kan bi itu check kuri gene mahan kilo de mili gene itu tu le tu fight kuro lage. Kile mane itu tu le tu fraud case ho jaise to apni laga baba tu le tu apni la baba ama tu le tu hoy naga manule once you get married apni tu non locals logo de sadi hu le tu apni you don't have any right to procure like apni la bacha han karne itu indigenous certificate scheduled tribe certificate itu procure kura tu le tu wrong ase to fraud ase to itu karne mahanti Dnsu ekla tu na parbo ulibi publican aro tribal bodies kan ahibi man sob mili gene itu le tu itu la issue te tu le tu man आगे ते खरा कुरी गिने जबदे बिने तु janai di ase. Thank you.
Viewers, apni khan press conference laga opor de details pra huni lishe yede Dimapur Naga Students Union headed by President, General Secretary aro Assistant General Secretary ba chundu Nirmal Jain laga case opor de thagishe tahan last year ba to Nirmal Jain ba non Naga indigenous inhabitant certificate fraudulent means pra procure gurigina tai manu khan ke biga laga opor de tan vocal huigina itu fight kurigina aha do District Administration headed by DC Dimapur, Dr. Dino Jongshi Changbra. Yesterday, that is April 23, there. Idu Nirmal Jain laga idu certificate to cancel kuri dia laga be tahan ekta janibuli dishe. Kwa nishna idu Nirmal Jain bra fraudulent means bra non Naga indigenous inhabitant certificate procure kwa laga opor de yade kiman jun ba Dnsu khan ke support kurishe jikla nuigina district administration khan hubi aro tahan laga subordinate units khan ba bi hubi tahan ke itu fight te support kurigina itu justice diwo para laga opor de tahan ekta appreciate aro khushi pabi janaise jodi age Nirmal Jain ekla nuigina alak manu khan ba bi the same case Nirmal Jain laga case enaka thagishu gule do Dnsu khan laga office te ani dishigole to tahan chup no bohibo tahan justice nimide public nimide fight kurigina jabogse Nirmal Jain laga upor de chundu du certificate to cancel huishiguna DC bra already order olai dishi tu laga upor de arubi ede ekta Dimapur Naga Students Union khan bra ekta khulasa kurishi ki tahan against Nirmal Jain Kali nuhilibi porso naga fane ta khan Dnsu khan ba against Nirmal Jain FIR lodge kurubo gse tahan itu Nirmal Jain laga against the FIR lodge kora do tahan itu state kurigina ase ki jodi Nirmal Jain bra kiman manuge fraud kurigina ase na nai itu laga opor de aru kiman junge kurigina ase itu khan laga opor de law enforcing agencies khan ba phal ba chanbin kurigina Nirmal Jain ke bi punish kurubole nimide tahan itu FIR bi lodge kurubo hoina bi janibole dishe aru Dnsu khan ba ekta district administration khan laga officials nelbi officers khan ke hulibi tahan jodi indigenous certificate enaga tahan certificate kan dia sigule do thoro check kurigina manu laga opor bi thoroughly check khan kurigina hulibi indigenous certificate kan hulibi dibole bi tai khan ekta ide state kurigina ase etugla noigina aro jodi public khan ba hulibi naga Nirmal Jain naga case dishna thagishu gole do Dnsu gla rabi itu kam khan kurubole jabole na parbo itu karne public khan ki appeal kurise ki tai khan ba hulibi Nirmal Jain naga case na thagishu gole do tahan bi complaint file kuro parbo nohilibi FIR khan bi file kuro parbo na enaga manu khan ge do punish kurubole nimidebi tan kuigina ase aro jodi public khan ba bi parna actually do Dnsu laga office to khula ase tahan ge aigina inform kurubole janule digina ase kwa nishna Dnsu khan ba idu Nirmal Jain laga against the FIR lodge kurubole ase guna bi ami khan laga viewers khan ge aro bi janule di ase itia karne mani for more news and updates keep watching Global Window. This is Chandbini with my cameraman Anung reporting from Dnsu office Dimapur.